Welcome to That's So Us
with Ama
and Lo.
Join us every Friday as we talk about everything and anything.
From pop culture to mental health to life experiences.
Everyone needs a vent session, and we're ready to connect with you on so many levels.
Be ready to laugh and even cry. Grab some tissues and a drink.
And join us as we turn our 3 a.m. calls into this podcast. Hey everyone.
Hey.
How are
Welcome
you?
back. I'm good. How are you?
Great.
Love that.
Amazing.
Actually, I'm kind of stressed because I need to clean my room. If you could see my room right now, it's a complete disaster.
Me too.
Like
it's embarrassing.
I don't know why. I've always been, ever since I was little, I've been so good at keeping my room clean and organized. But now it's just like I have so much stuff that it's bad.
No, yeah.
And all of I still haven't done my nails, so I'm like trying to finish my nails, and all of my nail stuff is all over the place.
That's what mine look like.
Oh yeah, cute.
Thanks.
They look so good.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, no, my room. I have like 3 baskets of clothes that need to be put away, but that is like my least favorite thing to do. I hate putting clothes away. It's just like I don't want to do it.
Yeah.
And then what else? I have so I went shopping yesterday. Because I'm starting to buy stuff for my Europe trip because I want to have my outfits that I want, and every store starts to transition to fall clothes in July, August, which is insane to me because it's still fucking summer. But anyways, so if I want summer stuff, I need to go now. So I bought a few things, and I have them in the bag on the floor. I bought something to wear to my event on Thursday, or I mean, by the time this is up, that'll be long done.
I know.
Yeah, but I bought stuff and they're just all in the bags on the floor. Then my dog Champ has 2 beds here, and whenever he wakes up, he decides to throw them around, so they're all over the place right now. And then my actual desk is just a mess. And yeah, I need to
I just need more storage space because I feel or maybe just bins. I don't know.
Or maybe I need to do a closet purge again.
That's true. Well, I just recently did one, but it's I'm a very sentimental person. I keep
Me too, and I'm
I,
oh, I need this.
Really keep. I know.
I'm this doesn't fit me, but I need to keep it. For what reason? Right. None. Well, there is one, but it's not a good enough reason for me to have to keep it, but I'm
always I need my kids to see this.
Yeah,
I don't know why I always think about my future kids.
Yeah, that's not what my brain does. I'm just I just want this. But yeah. Anyways, what's your high and your low? I know we okay, so backstory for everyone listening. We were recording 2 days in a row because I'm on a trip and then Lauren's on a trip. So this is the only way to get stuff out. So yes. I don't know if they'll change, but
let's guess what our highs and lows would be. Well, I mean, I'm gonna be in Aruba, so that's my high. And my low, I hope I don't get stung by a jellyfish.
Oh my god.
Again. I don't know what my
I hope
low
not either.
Oh no, my low is definitely gonna be waiting.
Staying in the airports. Especially, I feel like going there, it's more exciting because it's okay, you're going on a trip, but coming back when you have to stay at the airport, that's gonna be annoying because you're coming back home.
Yeah. I was thinking of getting a hotel, but then I'm my flight is so early the next morning that I'm
what time
just
is
gonna
it
sleep.
At?
On the way there, it's at 7 a.m.
Okay.
And I'm gonna be there I'm literally gonna spend the night at the airport.
What time are you gonna get to your first stop? Because you're going to Colombia, right?
Yeah.
What time do you get there at?
You know what? I don't really know the times for that.
Is it
I'm
a long
gonna get
wait?
to Aruba. Oh, yeah. It's
because you're telling me, you're sleeping there.
So no, I'm sleeping. I'm not sleeping in Colombia. I'm sleeping at Miami.
Okay.
Yeah, the Colombia stop is 3 hours, and then from there to Aruba, it's well, I don't know how long it is, but I get to Aruba at around 5.
So 2 of your days are literally just spent traveling, getting there, going there, and then coming back.
That's yeah, well, one day didn't even count as because it's just the night. It's
okay, true.
And I'm just sleeping at the airport, literally. So yeah,
love that.
But you know what?
Okay.
I don't mind. I'm gonna buy a book We all know which book I'm gonna read.
You better read
I
that book.
know,
If
I
you don't
know.
read it, I would be like
I'll read
personally
it.
offended.
I'll read it just for you. I
Thank
have to go
you.
get it though. You're welcome.
Yeah,
All
it's the
right, what
best
about
book.
you?
Okay, so if I'm anticipating my highs and my lows in 2 weeks, I don't even know, bro. Like, what am I gonna be doing in 2 weeks? Let's look. This goes up the 23rd. So this week, I have things I don't want to do. I'm cutting my hair. It's not really a high, but I'm cutting my hair finally. It's so fucking long and like dead that like it's
Mm-hmm.
time. Like, I don't know. Some people would cut their hair every month. I do not do that. Maybe I should, but I don't. Um, and my low, I don't know. Right now, it doesn't look like anything could give me a low for that week, but like shit just always pops up. So you just never know. As of right now, I don't
That's
have a
true.
low that I can anticipate.
That's good though.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully for the both of us, everything goes well.
Yeah, I hope so.
And I don't get stuff stolen from me at
Yeah.
the airport again.
Yeah.
That was so dramatic.
I remember you texting me that, and I was like what? What do you
Honestly
mean?
though, I was just like so tired that I was
Yeah, I
like,
can imagine.
I don't care. It was really sad though, because it was like my what I had on the camera was
hmm
like my last like family trip that I went on. So that's like really sad. But
But that like shows you that you should download your stuff like
very true,
sooner
yeah, I
than
know. Or
later.
at least take the memory card out, like
Yeah.
not keep it in. I don't know.
Yeah.
So I
Anyways.
hope everything works out.
Yeah. We'll update when you come back when we record after that.
Yeah.
But today's card is kind of cute. It's basically what do you miss doing?
That's it. What do you miss doing?
Yeah. I would say soccer. Like I
I
miss
was about to
playing
say
soccer.
cheer. I miss cheer so much. Like
Yeah.
so much.
Because I think
And
we did the same like amount of time for like
yeah, I think so. I mean, I started when I was what? First grade is like 6 years old, 6 or 7.
okay, yeah, see I played soccer since I was 5, so kind of the same length of
And
time.
then till I was 18.
Okay, me too. Literally 18,
Yeah.
19. So yeah, the same amount of time. It's like such a like big part of like your life because like
hmm
you do it like for so long.
For so long. And then like the people to become like really
Yeah.
close to you. So when you have to leave everything, it's just like, ugh, it
hmm
sucks.
Why did you decide to leave?
Oh, I graduated. So,
Oh, okay, so it was
or
a
else I
school
would have,
thing.
yeah, I mean, I
Okay.
would have continued doing in college, but I don't know, college cheer, I feel like is more like rigorous and you need to do like
hmm
stunting and the tumbling. And I never got into that. I
Do you have
used to always
videos of
want,
you cheering?
not that many actually. I have one
Oh,
of me
sad.
at a competition, which I've always wanted to do competition cheer, but
hmm
for like school cheer, we would do
Yeah.
like little competitions, whatever. Um, which were so much fun. That's just I just miss it all. Like going on the bus, the long bus rides, like
hmm
getting to like the places, like whether it was a game or competitions, like I just miss it.
Yeah. No, I feel that. I like I'm the same. I like miss like the people I played with. Well, two of them are like my close friends that I always talk about. Like two of them are them.
Oh,
Which like
okay,
I
yeah.
still talk to them. But there's like other people that like I just don't talk to anymore. And I don't know, it was just fun. And it was like something I always like because I played in the summer only. I didn't play it like indoor. So every summer
Mhm.
I was like looking forward to it and it was just fun because like I don't know, it was just like a thing. I mean, oh my God.
Yeah.
My mom though would come to the games and yell, like actually yell. And I was so fucking embarrassed. And everyone was like, oh my God, like I love your mom. She's so fun. And I was like, no, absolutely not. Because she's not yelling at you. She's yelling at me.
No.
So like she would be like, oh, what are you doing? I'd be like, hello? But like for other people, she'd be like, oh, good
Oh
job.
my
Like,
gosh.
please. Yeah. She was my coach for like a few years too. It
Really?
was a time. Yeah.
Oh, wait, that's
Her and
cute.
like my ex best friend's dad. So that's what I miss doing. It was a good time.
Yeah, I definitely miss it. Especially when you get really close to like your coach. She
Mhm.
my cheer coach was my coach for like 5 years, I think.
Hmm.
And we got so close that I went on like trips with her to Florida
I remember
with
you
like
telling me
two
that
of
with a
these
few other
other
people. Yeah.
my other friends. Uh, yeah. So it just all becomes like a family. It's really cute, and I miss it.
Yeah.
Yeah, now we're gonna kind of get deep and getting to know each other
Yeah.
more,
I'm
so other
excited.
people can know us. I feel like we.
I feel like I'm gonna know most of
Me
the
too.
answers for both of us, but you never know. Can catch you by surprise.
Yeah.
But I thought it would be fun, so I'm gonna shout out the podcast that I edit for because I got the inspiration from them. Their podcast is called Samcha Podcast, and I started editing for them last season. And they did an episode where they they talked about the results from like the personality test. And I was like, oh my god, like it would be fun for us to like do the test as an episode and then like talk about what personality type we are. So we're literally just gonna go through all the questions, and if you wanna do it with us, you can. I'll leave the like I think it's called 16 personalities
Yeah.
link in the little show notes so you can follow along the little class. But yeah, I thought it would be fun. So I guess we can just like go back and forth, like saying the question and then like
Is there like a list?
no, it's like
Okay. No, I meant, is there like a list of all of the personalities?
oh um
Because I don't even know all of them. I know that I took this once before,
I have my
like
results from
maybe
like the old
2 or 3 years ago. I don't really
one.
remember what I was. I think it was like INFJ, I think,
I have it written somewhere. I just
is
like
what I
don't know
remember.
where. I have it in my notes because I remember people would ask me and I would always
Wait,
forget.
didn't we do this?
Maybe, maybe I don't know, maybe. But I have,
Remember when we used to talk to Justin? I feel
yeah,
like I
maybe we
took it with
did.
him. I don't know.
Maybe I don't know, but I had INFJA and INFJT. Don't know what those mean, but
Mm.
that's what I had last time.
Yeah, I think I had one of those last time
But I feel
too.
like I've also like evolved since then.
Mhm.
So
I
like
agree,
maybe
I
it'll be
have.
different. And if not, then
Yeah,
I guess I'm solid.
100%. 16 personalities, free personality test. There's I don't know how many questions, but we can start.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah,
Okay,
you want to go back and forth by reading them?
yeah.
Okay. Do you want to start?
Okay. You regularly make new friends. Oh, and also how this works, it's like there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 circles. The one in the middle is like neutral, and then it's like agree,
Hmm.
disagree. So you
I think for
regularly make new
me, I would put
friends.
like somewhat agree, like the one right next to neutral, because like I make new friends, but it's not like
Yeah.
I make new friends every single week. Like yeah,
Yeah, it's not really on the regular. But
yeah,
like if I'm like
exactly.
out, like I'm definitely gonna talk to people. But
But I
like
feel like friends
I'm
is
not like
subjective too. Like I can talk to people, but like, are they my friend afterwards, or did I just talk to them?
right. That's true. I'm gonna yeah, I agree with you.
The next one is you spend a lot of your free time exploring various random topics that pique your interest. I feel
Okay,
like
it's fun.
agree to the top.
Agree. I don't even know what I was gonna say. Never mind.
Okay, next.
Seeing other people cry can easily make you feel like you want to cry too.
I feel like you like extreme.
Dude, me to the max. Like I'm
Yeah.
scrolling through TikTok and oh my god, my sister does this all the time. She sends me sad videos of dogs
Oh my
dying and I'm
god.
like, be so for
It's so
real. Like I'm gonna
sad.
cry. I literally cry so much. They're so
For me, I'm
sad.
gonna put neutral because like it just depends the day that you're talking about. I don't
Yeah.
know. You often make a backup plan for a backup plan. I would say yes, because I'm such an overthinker that like I will make up so many different scenarios and different things. So yeah,
I'm actually gonna say disagree. Because
I
I'm
don't.
kind of like a go with the flow type person.
Oh
So
my god,
it's like
no.
I feel like I sometimes don't even have like a first plan. So
Hmm.
I don't even need a backup plan
Oh
because
my god. We are not the same in that aspect.
Okay. You usually stay calm even under a lot of pressure. I would agree.
I would like middle agree.
Okay. Why?
Because I feel like I am calm, but like internally, like I freak out, but like outwards, like I
Yeah.
don't freak out. So like I feel like that's why.
Yeah. I feel like in under like really stressful situations, I'm kind of like the person to always be the
Mm-hmm.
mediator basically, like
Okay.
to help everyone or like I don't know, just take care of others
Mm-hmm.
before me, I guess.
At social events, you rarely try to introduce yourself to new people and mostly talk to the ones you already know. Depends what
Mm,
event we're talking about.
that's true. Cause like for concerts, for example, or at concerts, I feel like I definitely introduce myself to new people.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
I'm gonna put the middle. I don't know.
yeah, but then it's like if I go out to like a bar and I go with a group of friends, I'm not just gonna leave
You
my
gotta stay
friends
with
to go like
talk to random
introduce
people.
myself to yeah, exactly. Okay. Um, you prefer to completely finish one project before starting another.
Disagree. As we know, I feel like I do so many fucking things at the exact same time. Like my ADD like takes over. So no.
Me too. I'm gonna say no. I literally do the same thing and I can't I don't know. I feel like I just can't focus on one thing
Mm-hmm.
sometimes.
I feel that. Oh, is it me?
Yeah.
You are very sentimental. I don't know what that means.
um Let me look it up.
Like I feel like I know the word, but I actually don't know
I
what it
know,
means.
right? Of or prompted by feelings of tenderness, sadness, or nostalgia.
Oh
So
yeah.
like like keeping things for like sentimental value.
Oh
Like
yeah, like we were just
that's
talking
definitely me.
about.
Exactly. I'm gonna say fully agree. Okay, you like to use organizing tools like schedules and lists.
That is me.
That
I don't know
is
how people
not
don't do
me.
that. I do not know how you
Me,
don't like.
that used to be me, and I have like I don't know, like like small lists like on my phone, but I don't know. I don't
Oh
really
my
use
god, I'm
them.
like the queen of that shit.
Or like paper pen lists. No,
I have like
not at
25,000
all.
different lists. Yeah,
um, okay, even a small mistake can cause you to doubt your overall abilities and knowledge.
agree for me. Like, yeah. So I'm like
Yeah,
very hard on
uh,
myself, I think.
sometimes I'm gonna say uh, I don't know actually. I'm gonna say neutral because I really don't know.
hmm You feel comfortable just walking up to someone you find interesting and striking up a conversation. I think it
Um,
like
I would say yeah.
sometimes, but I'm gonna put like agree, but like the least one. Cause like, I don't know. Depends, like for me, it's like I'm a very big like body language person. So like depending on how like they look, like sometimes people intimidate me a lot. So if they do, like I
Yeah,
won't go up to them even if I think they're like cool. So
yeah.
yeah,
Okay. You are not too interested in discussing various interpretations and analysis of creative works.
disagree.
Yeah, I would say disagree too.
You are more inclined to follow your head than your heart. I feel like this is what we talked about in the last episode. I'm gonna say agree, but the least one because sometimes we don't do that.
I know. Mm, I also don't know because it's like sometimes I do follow my heart
Mhm.
instead of thinking like what's like right.
Yeah,
But I only follow, I guess, my head when it's like a gut instinct. So I
yeah,
don't
I
know what
feel
to
that.
put. I'm gonna put in the
I feel
middle.
like yeah.
Okay. You usually prefer just doing what you feel like at any given moment instead of planning a particular daily routine.
Disagree.
Agree.
Yeah. I need like structure. I'm like obviously like some days like I don't plan every single one of my days out because that's like a little much. But like
Mhm.
I like to plan out like most days, especially when I'm working because I do make my own schedule and like have deadlines and stuff. If I don't plan anything out, like I'm gonna be late on everything and I know it. Like I like to plan
Yeah,
in that way, but I don't plan like, okay, like 11 a.m. I'm gonna eat this. And like I'm gonna have like a late lunch. Like I don't do that, but I know some people
yeah.
who do. But that's like not to the
Yeah, that
extreme.
couldn't be me, like, for real, could
Because like if I'm
not be
not like
me.
people like will eat at 11 if they write it, even if they're not hungry. But if I'm not hungry, I'm not gonna eat.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
that's definitely not me.
You rarely worry about whether you make a good impression on people you meet. That's a big disagree for me. I mean, I worry about my impressions all the time. Like when I met you, I was like, okay, like she likes me like when we talk, but like what if she doesn't like me in person? And I'm like that with like
Stop.
everything. Like I don't know. That's just how I am.
I'm gonna say I agree, but, like, the least.
Okay. No, you.
Cause like, I
So you. Okay.
okay, well, maybe I do, like, fully agree. I, like wait, no. Cause like,
Like
sometimes
when you meet someone after, or like for the first time,
yeah,
afterwards, you'd be like, oh, like I wonder if they like me, or you just don't care.
I don't really care that
Oh my
much.
god. Okay, we're different on that aspect.
I'm just gonna do, like, the second one.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, you enjoy participating in group activities.
Like it depends which group activities we're talking about.
I know.
I'm gonna
These
put in the
questions
middle because I
need
don't
to be
know.
more specific.
I'm gonna put in the middle. I don't know.
Um, like, sometimes, but I feel like I prefer my alone time more, or if it's, like, a
Oh
more
yeah, me
intimate
too.
setting.
Like
So
for
I'm gonna
me,
put,
like
like
yeah, like if I could choose between hanging
uh,
out with 2 people or like 10 people, I would probably pick two. I don't like being in like that big of groups. Like obviously sometimes they're like whatever, but like if I
yeah,
had to choose on a regular basis, I'd rather be with less people than more.
yeah, I
I feel
agree.
like it gets so overwhelming when there's too many people.
Yeah, and then my social battery just gets, like, drained.
Drained quickly, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Um, you like books and movies that make you come up with your own interpretation of the ending. I would say agree.
Agree. Yeah, same. I love those type of movies, like, Shutter Island and what's it called?
Mhm.
The Prestige is another good one with, like,
Yeah.
plot twist. And it just, like, leaves you, like a mind
Think
fuck,
yeah.
like, "Oh my god, like, what just happened?"
Mhm. Yeah. No, I agree. I don't know who read it.
Oh, I think it's my turn.
Okay.
Your happiness comes more from helping others accomplish things than your own accomplishments.
Hmm. I feel like
I feel like I agree just because I like helping others.
yeah, I would say agree as well. You are interested in so many things that you find it difficult to choose what to try next.
Yes. Agree, agree,
Yeah, me
agree.
too.
It's so crazy. Which is why for me, at least, it's really hard to, like, find what I wanna do, like, career-wise, because 'cause I'm like, there's
Mhm.
so many things I'm interested in, and people
No,
also tell
same.
me that, like, I'm good, like, at like, different things, so it's like, I'm hearing all of this, I think the same, so it's like, I don't know.
Yeah, no, I
It's
feel that.
hard. Okay, you are prone to worrying that things will take a turn for the worse.
I would say like somewhat agree.
I'm gonna disagree on that.
Okay. You avoid leadership roles in group settings. I would put like somewhat
Mm,
just no, I would put somewhat agree. Like I just don't like being like the main focus sometimes.
I'm gonna put somewhat disagree. Just because I feel like, especially in high school, I was like pretty much like in like a group, I guess I would say like I was like the leader. Like when it came to like
Mhm.
school projects or like I don't know, different clubs that I was in. Like I was in
Mhm.
like a leadership club, so
Okay. Not me.
I'm gonna say disagree. Um, you are definitely not an artistic type of person.
False.
Disagree.
I feel like I'm like artistic in certain ways though. Like I'm not like artsy, like I can draw and like paint and stuff. But like
I feel like creative and artistic goes like hand in hand.
Yeah, me too.
So yeah, disagree.
You think the world would be a better place if people relied more on rationality and less on their feelings? I'd say disagree.
I'd say disagree too. I think
Because I
that
feel like, yeah, go.
I think that your feelings are super important because then that also like I guess goes back to our last episode with like your gut feeling and like
Yeah,
just trusting like your intuition.
100%.
You prefer to do your chores before allowing yourself to relax. I may prefer it, but I don't always do it. So
Yeah, no. I mean, like, I have a hard time like calming, like fully like relaxing when like my room is messy. Like for example, like my room is like literally a mess right now.
yeah.
But like I won't do it though, even though it stresses me out.
Yeah.
So
Mm.
yeah. Okay. Next.
Okay.
You enjoy watching people argue.
I'm gonna put disagree.
I'm gonna put it in the middle because like it depends which people we're talking about. Because like sometimes like when there's drama, like I like to like observe. I don't like to be in it, but sometimes I'm like an
Okay.
observant. But like
See,
I
I'll
don't
be
like
an
watching
observant.
actual people agree, like people I like or like people close to me
Yeah.
argue. Like it's different.
I'll be an observant if it's like reality TV. But if it's like
Okay, yeah.
actual in real life, I
hmm
I want to steer clear of the drama
Yeah,
because that is not I'm not about it.
me too.
Okay, you tend to avoid drawing attention to yourself.
I would say like minimal agree. Because sometimes I like the attention, but like I don't like when
I
people
think I
look at
do it
me.
like yeah, I'd say I agree, like somewhat.
Okay. Your mood can change very quickly.
I was
I'd say
talking about
agree.
this. I was talking about this the other day with my mom and my sister. We were like going around the table saying like just I don't know, talking about each other's like personality types. Literally this.
It's so
And
funny.
I know. And my sister was like, "Yeah, your moods kind of just changed like kind of quick." And I was like, "Oh, great." So like I'm kind, patient, and I have like a mood disorder. Like I love
We love that for
it.
you.
But so I'd say I agree. But I feel like it's like if someone gives me like a reason, you know,
hmm Yeah.
kind of doesn't
Same.
just change like just
Yeah,
to
me either.
change.
You lose patience with people who are not as efficient as you. I'd say disagree.
Mm,
Or like depends what we're talking about again.
it just
I
depends
put like
who it
yeah,
is. If it's my family, I will lose my patience,
I put
especially
the
if I've
middle.
told them time and time again. Like
hmm
cleaning, for example.
Oh,
People in my family don't know how to clean not even
that's
very
what my
well.
mom
They
would say
just
about
don't
me.
know how to clean the way that I clean. And it
hmm
pisses me off. So I will lose my patience with them. But
I
with
put the
other
middle.
people, I'm like, okay, same. You often end up doing things at the last possible moment.
Agree. I like to
Yeah,
procrastinate too much.
absolutely. Us with packing,
Yeah, literally
agree.
me packing like literally when we hang up, I need to pack, which will take me a while because I don't even know what I'm bringing, and then I need to shower and do work because I still have work to get done.
Oh my god.
Anyway, you have always been fascinated by the question of what if anything happens after death. Agree.
Agree. Literally, our what episode was
I think it was like last episode or the episode before. No, 2 episodes ago.
it? 2 episodes ago.
Yeah.
You usually prefer to be around others rather than on your own.
I'm gonna put neutral because like I like both. Like, there's not
Um,
one that I like. I mean, I like being by myself more.
yeah. I was gonna say, I think I'm gonna do disagree, like, somewhat, just because I really like
Yeah. I'm
like,
gonna put
I'm
the
fine
first
being in
one.
my own company, like,
I put the first disagree because
yeah,
I like to be with people, obviously, but like sometimes I just want to be by myself and like
yeah,
whatever, chill. You become bored or lose interest when the discussion gets highly theoretical. I'd say disagree.
disagree. No, that's definitely very intriguing to me, so I'm gonna say
Yeah,
fully
like I love
disagree.
to like. I mean, I think we already know this by now, but
Yeah, like, I feel like we always ask questions of, like, what if.
yeah,
Okay. You find it easy to empathize with a person whose experiences are very different from yours. I
I
agree.
think yeah,
I agree so much so that I can put myself in their shoes and then I just cry for them. So
yeah. I feel like I'm very
I
like
very much
empathetic
agree.
person, and I hate that about myself at times because it's like sometimes I really don't need to be like. Sometimes I don't feel my own emotions, but I'll feel everyone else's.
Mm,
So yeah.
yeah.
Um, you usually postpone finalizing decisions for as long as possible. I would say
Mm,
disagree, like the first one.
I feel like agree, but like the last one.
Okay,
You rarely second guess the choices that you have made.
disagree.
I would say agree, somewhat.
After a long and exhausting week, a lively social event is just what you need. Disagree.
No, no, no.
I want to sleep.
Oh, I want to sleep. Yeah, literally. Take a bath.
Yeah,
You enjoy going to art museums.
agree.
I agree.
You often have a hard time understanding other people's feelings. I'd say disagree. I feel like I can understand people well,
Yeah,
hopefully.
I disagree too. You like to have a to-do list for each day.
Agree.
Disagree.
You rarely feel insecure. Disagree.
I'm gonna say somewhat agree. You avoid making phone calls.
Agree. I hate talking on the phone.
I don't like avoid it.
Oh, I do. Like, if I don't have to, like, see, like, that's why I was like, you were the only person that, like, I genuinely like talking on the phone with because everyone else, like,
That's
I
so
literally be
funny.
like, text me. Like, I don't want to
Yeah.
talk. Like, not because
Well,
I don't want
cause
to talk to you, but like, I just don't like talking on the phone, to be honest.
yeah, no. Even when we first met, we've spent literally 6 hours on the phone. Like
Mm-hmm.
that's so crazy.
Wild. Yeah, that's like so unlike me. But even like when it's like when something goes wrong and it's like, oh, like you have to call this, I fucking hate that. Like, I will try to find a way around it. Like, my first instinct won't be to call. I will
Okay.
try everything else before I can call.
Okay, so I'm gonna put disagree because I don't mind.
Okay, you're different.
um,
um,
I don't know whose turn it is.
I think it was me. You
Okay.
often spend a lot of time trying to understand views that are very different from your own. I mean, I don't really like unless like I'm having a conversation with someone and they're disagreeing with me, yeah, but like for example, like I don't want to bring politics into it, but I will. Like when people were like with Trump and they were like really like he's so good, like whatever, like I'm not going to try and figure out why you think he's good because he's not. But like it
Yeah.
depends the situation for me cuz like if we're having a conversation and like you're on like I don't know, you say something and I don't agree with it, but like I'll
Mhm.
try and figure you out, but like it really depends the situation. So I would say like
Yeah.
maybe like minimal disagree.
Um. Okay, I'm just gonna move on to the next one. I think I'm gonna put neutral. Okay, in your social circle, you are often the one who contacts your friends and initiates activities.
Agree.
Do I initiate activities? Not really.
Activities. That sounds so funny.
Not that often.
If your plans are interrupted, your top priority is to get back on track as soon as possible. I don't really know what that means. So I'm just gonna say neutral because like I don't really know. I don't
I'm gonna put disagree because it's like if you are like at the mall and someone wants to go get ice cream, but your original plan was to go, I don't know, to dinner first,
Okay, if it's in that aspect, then like
then I don't know. I'm just gonna disagree. Like, I don't really care. Like, we can do whatever.
yeah,
My
okay,
sister, for
yeah.
example, she's like very like, I thought we were
Mhm.
gonna go here.
Okay, no, I'm not like that.
Like I
Unless like it
really
was like
don't care.
something really important to me. But
Yeah.
like other than that, like no.
Okay. You are still bothered by mistakes that you made a long time ago.
I would have had like somewhat agree. Depends the type of
Yeah.
mistake.
Yeah, like sometimes some like random memories will come back of me. Like the other day, I was like, this I was thinking about this really embarrassing thing that happened in high school where I literally fell in front of the whole school at a pep rally. So I slipped
Mhm.
on whipped cream because we were having like a pie eating contest or something, and I slipped
Mhm.
on the whipped cream when we were all running
Oh my
to
god.
sing our school song. And I just thought about it the other day, and I'm just like, that was really embarrassing. So like sometimes, but like it's not
Mhm.
really a mistake. It's more just like embarrassing moments.
Yeah, no, I feel that.
So I don't.
Um I like yeah, I do think about things certain sometimes.
Okay. You rarely contemplate the reasons for human existence or the meaning of life.
Disagree. I feel like I contemplate it all the time.
Yeah.
Um
Yeah, I agree. I
your
mean,
oh
disagree.
sorry.
Sorry.
Sorry. Your emotions control you more than you control them. I would say disagree because I feel like even though I feel things, sometimes I'm able to like suppress it.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah.
Okay, you take great care not to make people look bad even when it is completely their fault.
Agree.
I agree.
um, your personal work style is closer to spontaneous bursts of energy than organized and consistent efforts. Disagree.
I agree. It's really bad, actually. When someone thinks highly of you, you wonder how long it will take them to feel disappointed in you. I disagree.
I, I would somewhat agree. Anyways, you would love a job that requires you to work alone most of the time.
Agree.
I put like, yeah, like middle agree because like that's what basically I do right now, technically. But it can get
Mhm.
lonely. But like I also prefer it. Like I'd rather work by myself than work with like a team.
Yeah, I think that just goes back to, like, what I was saying before, like, the cleaning thing. It just
Yeah.
kinda takes me back to, like, when I used to work in an ice cream shop and people wouldn't clean because I was a crew leader
Yeah.
and people wouldn't clean the way that I was, like, cleaning, and
Mhm.
it just made me so mad, so I'm like, I just kinda wanna work alone."
No, I feel that.
Do I read it? I don't know.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. You believe that pondering abstract philosophical questions is a waste of time.
Disagree.
Yeah, I disagree.
You feel more drawn to places with busy, bustling atmospheres than quiet, intimate places. I would say agree.
You feel more drawn to places with busy.
Like I love New York
Um,
and I love LA because it's so busy, but like if I had to choose between like a busy city versus like a really like quiet suburb, I would pick a city.
I would pick quiet.
Yeah, but I feel like that's because like what you're used to as well. Because like
That's true.
you like live like in a quieter place versus like
Yeah.
me, like I live in a relatively quiet place, but like I'm so close to downtown that like if I just go 10 minutes out, like it's like busy.
You know at first glance how someone is feeling.
I feel like I would put like the first degree only because I feel like I can tell when like something's wrong for the
Yeah,
most part.
yeah. I'm gonna put like the second one.
You often feel overwhelmed. I would put like the
Um,
first degree. I feel like I overwhelm myself a lot.
I don't know. I'm gonna put like the first disagree.
Okay.
It's not too often, but like
Mhm.
I don't know, sometimes.
I feel.
You completely You complete things methodically without skipping over any steps.
Disagree. I don't go like 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, no, I don't do that.
You are very intrigued by things label. Oh, you weren't done.
Sorry. I'm confused. You complete things
Like it's
without
like
skipping
like
over any
if
steps.
there's like a 10-step way to do something, do you do step 1 all the way to 10, or
Oh,
you just like,
yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
oh, you do?
So
Okay.
disagree or agree. Oh, I agree.
You agree? Yeah, I disagree.
Okay, okay, okay.
You are very intrigued by things labeled as controversial.
Yes.
See, yeah, like even though I don't agree with the controversy sometimes, like I want to
Yeah.
talk about it or like have a conversation about it.
Yeah, exactly. You would pass along a good opportunity if you thought someone else needed it more.
Agree. I think I'm that type of person.
I would say agree too. But like the second one.
Okay. You struggle with deadlines. Disagree. I feel like I get everything. Like, do I procrastinate to the deadline? Sure. Like, I'll get it done by the
Yeah,
deadline.
yeah, exactly. That's me too. Okay, you feel confident that things will work out for you. I
Agree.
agree. Okay, so now put your gender.
And see results. Let's
Results.
see.
Okay.
Okay. What's yours?
I'm a mediator, which I literally used that word earlier,
Yeah,
but
I'm an
it's IN.
advocate.
Okay, it's INFPA. That's
Okay.
what
Mine
mine
is
is.
INFJT. My little blurb says advocates are quiet visionaries, often serving as inspiring and tireless idealists. Okay. What does yours say?
Okay. Mine says mediators are poetic, kind, and altruistic people, always eager to help a good cause.
Okay. So then when you click next, it says mind, and it says I'm 43% extroverted and 57% introverted, which I think is fairly accurate. Then it says introverted individuals tend to prefer fewer yet deep and meaningful social interactions and often feel drawn to calmer environments, which I think is me.
Yeah, my bio says the same thing, or not bio, but
Okay.
little description.
Mhm.
But mine is 38% extroverted and 62%
Oh,
introvert.
okay.
Yeah, which is
I feel like that's
I feel like
like
that's
yeah.
accurate because I don't know, I just like to be alone.
Mhm.
I don't know, most people don't like being alone. I've
I
met
like
people
being
who they
alone, like,
can't.
a lot of the time. Or, like, if I'm with
Um,
people, like, I prefer to be with, like, one other person. Like, I just don't like being in groups of people for, like, long periods of time.
yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, next is energy. Mine says 88% intuitive and 12% observant.
Okay, mine says 87% intuitive and 13% observant. So, basically the same.
No, literally.
And then it says intuitive individuals are very imaginative, open-minded, and curious. They value originality and focus on hidden meanings and distant possibilities. That's literally us.
Literally.
Next is nature. So it says I'm 23% thinking and 77% feeling.
Mine says 18% thinking, 82% feeling.
Okay.
And then it says feeling individuals value emotional expression and sensitivity. They place a lot of importance on empathy, social harmony, and cooperation, which I would
I think that
definitely
makes
agree
sense.
with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um
And then tactics is the next one.
mhm.
21% judging and 79% prospecting. I don't know what that
Oh, we're
means.
different. Mine is 60% judging and 40% prospecting. I don't know if our thing is the same, but mine says judging individuals are decisive. Oh, okay. I'm usually indecisive. Thorough and highly organized. Oh, that's where it comes in, the organization. They value clarity, predictability, and closure, preferring structure and planning to spontaneous. I can't say that word, which is like
Spontaneity.
I think it's depends because like I'm a very spontaneous person. I find and like I can be very like impulsive, but like
Hmm.
with my work stuff at least, like I like to have structure.
Okay. Mine says prospecting individuals are very good at improvising, and adapting to opportunities. They tend to be flexible and nonconformists who value novelty above stability,
Okay.
which I agree with.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Um,
I'm very like adapting. Okay. Adaptable? I don't
I
know the
think
word.
so. Adaptable. Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
Um, Identity. I'm 32% assertive and 68% turbulent. What about you?
Okay, I'm 79% assertive, 21% turbulent.
Okay. So you're like flipped for me?
Yeah.
Okay. So mine says turbulent individuals are self-conscious. Okay. Call me out and sensitive to stress. They feel a sense of urgency in their emotions and tend to be success-driven, perfectionist, and eager to improve. Yeah, I guess. Yeah. They're not wrong.
Okay, mine says assertive individuals are self assured, even tempered, and resistant to stress. They refuse to worry too much and tend to be self confident when striving to achieve goals, which
Okay.
I agree, but I feel like had I taken this in the past, that would be different. So,
Yeah.
yeah, definitely worked to get to that place.
Hmm. Okay. Now you go like all the way to next. Then it like says your strengths and weaknesses. I guess we can go through like a few of these and then we're good. Did you
Okay,
get there?
yeah.
Okay. So now it like shows our strengths and weaknesses. I'm not gonna read the entire um blurbs and stuff,
Hmm.
but mine says my strengths are creative, insightful, principled, passionate, altruistic. I don't know how to say that. And then my
Hmm.
weaknesses are sensitive to criticism, which is I think it's false. Like I can take criticism as long as it's like constructive. Like if someone says like you
Yeah,
suck, like
exactly.
that like I'll take like offense to. But if they
Yeah.
say like I don't know, like oh like you could do this better or whatever, then like
Hmm.
that's different.
Yeah.
Okay, so then it says reluctant to open up, which I think is false too. Um, well, it depends. Like I was able to open up to you quickly, but like other people, like I'm not. So I think it just depends how I feel about a person. So that's like an iffy one.
Hmm.
Perfectionistic, which is also false. I feel like I'm not a perfectionist. Anyways, avoiding the ordinary. Avoiding the ordinary. I don't want to know why that's a weakness because I like to be different,
Yeah.
but it's whatever. And then last one is prone to burnout, which is true and it is a weakness. So that's pretty accurate. What about you?
Okay. My strengths say empathetic, generous, open minded, creative, passionate, idealistic. And then my weaknesses say unrealistic, self
Um,
isolating,
delusional.
unfocused, delusional, yeah, unfocused, emotionally vulnerable, desperate to please, and self critical.
Okay.
Um, yeah, I can see that. Maybe not so much the self critical one
Mm-hmm.
or desperate to please. I feel like sometimes, but like I feel like I've worked on that, so
Yeah.
not really, but okay. I see.
um, then there's romantic relationships. Um,
Mhm. Oh, it says I'm a hopeless romantic.
where do you see that?
Well, just like the top, like the subheadings. Is yours
Oh,
different?
I don't even. I don't like. Mine says love comes more naturally to the human heart than its opposite. Like, where's the subheading?
Hmm.
I don't know.
Like
It
I'm.
says it says that I'm warm, caring, honest, and insightful, and they patiently work to uncover their loved one's innermost needs and desires.
Okay. It says mediators pride themselves on their ability to look past a potential partner's superficial traits, such as appearance, social status, or possessions, and focus on deeper, more meaningful signals of compatibility, which I agree with because, like, I don't know. If I can like connect with someone on a deeper level, then I'm I feel like I look more at that than anything else.
Yeah. hmm then for friendships, it says advocates rarely settle for shallow, superficial friendships. When it comes to social fulfillment, they aren't satisfied by casual interactions. Advocates crave authentic, meaningful friendships, friendships that allow them to share their dreams, bare their souls, and feel understood and accepted for who they are, which I think like literally is me to like a T.
Mhm. Um, I don't know what to read for mine.
I just like read the first paragraph.
Oh, okay. When it comes to their social lives, mediators may find themselves caught in a web of contradictions. People with this personality type crave alone time, but they're also vulnerable to loneliness. That's actually true. Because
Like
like I
a little
like being
sad.
alone, but I don't like the feeling of loneliness.
hmm
They long to feel accepted and well liked, but they hate the idea of pretending to be anyone but their authentic selves. And while they hesitate to draw attention to themselves, they don't want to be invisible either. Well, that's my first paragraph.
okay.
um, I agree with the alone part.
hmm
Um, and the I don't pretend to be someone that I'm not. So,
Yeah, no, I feel that. Um, Parenthood. Um, Advocates have a clear vision for what matters to them, raising their children to be independent and all around good people. They take their responsibility seriously, and if they become parents, they think deeply about how they can shape their children's lives and experiences in positive ways, which I think is true. Because like growing up, like I don't actually know if I want like to actually have kids or not yet,
mm,
but I think like whenever I would talk about it, I would be like, I wouldn't do this and that, kind of like things that I experienced. I would just like change it a
yeah,
bit.
yeah. Mine says from the start, mediators aim to be warm, caring, and open minded. People with this personality type delight in their child's wide eyed wonder at the world, and they want to give their children freedom to form their own opinions, discover their own interests, and grow into their own unique selves.
Okay.
I agree.
Yeah. Same for you. Okay, so then career paths. I wonder if it like says specific ones.
Yeah,
No,
right?
it
Hold
doesn't.
on, let me like look through.
Then career paths, it says for advocate personalities, jobs that involve helping and connecting with people can be deeply satisfying. It's no surprise then that many advocates gravitate towards work as counselors, therapists, psychologists, social workers, teachers, yoga instructors, and spiritual leaders. They may enjoy service industry positions that allow them to interact directly and build genuine relationships with their customers. So, like, I kind of agree, but I disagree because, like, I actually started in school for psychology, but then I switched out. So, like, that's pretty accurate. But, like, I
Mhm.
like to make, like, relationships with, like, the clients that I have, but, like, not in, like, a teacher setting type of vibe.
Yeah. Okay. For career paths, mine says many mediators long for a career that doesn't just take care of the bills. True, but also feels fulfilling. They want to spend their days doing something they genuinely love, preferably without too much stress or drama. Oh, that's really, really true.
Yeah.
Very accurate. And then sensitive to artistic beauty, some mediators simply come to life in the world of writing, music, drama, or dance. But then it kind of lists some careers such as counseling, psychology, teaching, healthcare, social work, massage
Okay, so
therapy.
kind of the same
Yeah, but then it kind of
umbrella.
also adds like careers in the arts, like actors,
Okay. They
stuff
ain't
like
get me that.
that. Which I did go to school for kind of like social work, a little bit
Mhm.
related.
Yeah.
But I've always wanted to do something like creative. So who knows?
Yeah.
Maybe I'll be an actress.
Maybe.
You're like, no.
And the last one is workplace habits, which like I don't really care about, but advocates have some specific needs when it comes to a satisfying work environment. For people with this personality type, their most rewarding work allows them to help others while also growing as a person. And it's a given that an ideal career for for advocates must be in line with their individual values, which I think makes sense.
Hmm. Mine says mediators want to feel a sense of purpose in their work. Wherever they find themselves on the job ladder, they try to cultivate an emotional and moral connection to what they do, looking for reassurance that their day to day efforts are helping other people in some shape or form. This desire to be of service colors how mediator personalities respond to authority in the workplace as well as how they express it. I agree.
Interesting. I feel like it's like pretty accurate, honestly.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I
Yeah, like
agree.
I feel like I just like aligned with a lot of it, which makes sense. I mean, I'm the one who answered the questions, but I think it's funny that like for most things we were similar except like literally like organization and then like the
Yeah.
self-conscious thing. Um but yeah.
What does your like the conclusion part say for you?
It says what you have read so far is just an introduction into the complexities of the kind-hearted, creative, and incredibly rare. Oh, it's rare advocate personality type. Along the way, you may have muttered to yourself, wow, this is so accurate, it's a little creepy. Or finally, someone understands me. You may have even asked, how do they know more about me than the people I'm closest to do? If you feel understood right now, it's because you are. Years of research have given us deep insights into the unique strengths and challenges of advocates like you. We understand your creativity and your passion and your commitment to doing the right thing, but we also understand the dark side of your personality type, the nagging fear that you might not reach your full potential and make the most of your one wild and precious life. Um, Advocates' gifts include idealism, determination, and the ability to envision a better future, but they don't just want to hear what makes them great. Advocates are committed to actually using these gifts to become better people and serve a greater purpose in this world. Yeah, I guess
Yeah,
that's cute.
it is. Mine says what? Oh, few personality types are as poetic and kind-hearted as mediators. With their unique gifts, mediators can overcome all sorts of challenges and obstacles and brighten the lives of those around them in the process.
Okay,
Cute.
that was fun. I mean,
Yeah.
mine actually stayed the same because when I go back, since I was a mix of INFJA and
Mhm.
INFJT, so I kind of just lean towards the JT one more now, I guess.
I wonder what the difference between the A and the T is, though. Like, what does that even mean?
And let me look. INFJA versus INFJT. Oh, assertive and turbulent. So I'm more
Oh,
turbulent.
okay.
Makes sense.
Yeah, I feel like I was INFJT before I took this. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, not before, sorry, but like, I think it was 2 years ago
Last.
when I took it.
Yeah,
Yeah, and now I'm a mediator.
we love that. But yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, I feel like for real, like, that's, like, basically me.
No, me too. Which is interesting. It's cool how like they can like literally tell you like there's
Yeah,
actual personality types and there's like 16 of them and like you land on one and it's like literally you. It's
yeah,
weird.
but the fact that you
Cool.
can relate to it, it's just weird because
Yeah.
you have to do so much research on, like, other people, but then, like, that means that other people can also relate to it, so it's like,
Yeah.
there are so many people out in the world who have the same personality types as you,
Yeah.
which is cool, but I think I did read that those your type and my type are, like, the rarest form.
Interesting.
Yeah, because I did see a list of all of them, and we're, like, diplomats, there's advocate, mediator, protagonist. Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh,
Love that.
there's an explorer's personality type, and then there's, like, an
It's
entertainer
so weird.
one.
It's so weird how I can get to like those type of
Yeah,
personality types from the questions that we answered.
yeah, exactly. That's
But
crazy.
yeah. Well, I don't know if you have anything else you want to add on to it.
Um, not really.
Me either. I think that was fun. Everyone
Yeah.
else should comment on the post on Instagram about this, what personality type you are. I think that would be
Mhm.
fun. At least one person post so I don't sound dumb saying that. Um, but other than that, I think this episode's done. Um,
Um,
yeah, I hope everyone enjoyed this and thought it was as fun as we did. And don't forget to follow us on Instagram, on Twitter. Not Twitter. We don't have a Twitter. What am
we
I
definitely don't
saying?
have Twitter. It's okay. TikTok?
Yeah, that's what I meant to
Yeah,
say.
TikTok.
Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, all the fun things.
Yeah,
You can
you
follow
too.
us on our personal Instagrams too, if you're not already. And yeah,
Yeah.
that's it.
Thanks for listening.
Bye.
Bye.